So, my fellow adventurers, we welcome back to Rise of an Empire. Last time we left off, you had defeated the evil druid. You had saved Creel's daughter, Jarwin, and Sir Bradford, the paladin from no one knows actually where he's from a land far off. But you collected your reward, you said your goodbyes to the Fallon, the two adventurers that did not make it. And you made your way back to Mordilkin to collect your reward from Prefect Kazdrag Witjaw, the police chief, if you will, of Mordilkin City. Hukreel said she would be back, Carowin Hukreel, would be back later in the day to send off her daughter and Sir Bradford to the healers, and she would catch up with you guys and give you your reward. Two of you avoided it, one of you didn't, so she is still keeping her promise. You guys heard some rumors about some nasty pirate attacks recently, and nasty being the appropriate term here, or particularly bad, wiping out almost an entire town.
Right.
In Westgate. That's kind of all you know, but it's been a big hubbub. You hear people muttering about it once in a while, and there seems to be some tension as the pirate attacks keep getting worse and worse, and the Navy appears not able to keep up with it. You guys then went on a shopping spree. It was mostly selling. It was mostly a selling spree, really. So you guys got some coin finally. You got some buffer for some future supplies you may need. And I believe that's pretty much where we left off. So looking ahead, there's a few things you can do. You can kind of hang around. You can do more shopping if you want. You can wait until Carowin comes back to give you her reward. So what would you like to do?
So, I had spoken to, me being Avery, I didn't write down the name in my notes, but the owner of the antiques shop that we sold all our stuff at yesterday, about
Persinia.
A pearl, yeah, Persinia.
A pearl, right. Right, because that's something you would traditionally get at the jewelers, who unfortunately is...
dead.
Yeah.
Yes, dead. So it is temporarily closed. You could look, I will say, yeah, Persinia's probably would be the best place to look. If you want to head back and make an investigation check.
Well, she had said that she didn't have any, but because I was using it as a spell component, she was going to search for it and to come back the next day.
Okay, thanks for reminding me. Yes,
Yeah.
So right.
I remember that
she was
part.
Going to talk to the fishers. Yeah, she's going to go talk to the divers who go out into the harbor and collect pearls and oysters and whatnot.
I guess I probably could have done that, but whatever.
She's got deals with everyone. She knows people.
Yeah.
It's going to take a day, maybe two. Probably just a day. So is there anything you want to do today, or do you want to...
Sorry, I thought that it was the next day. I guess today... Excuse me.
No, we haven't slept or anything yet.
So, there's nothing that I can
Yeah,
think
no,
of.
it's like the afternoon.
I guess I'll just,
Early afternoon.
You just constantly want to sleep. Finish. Is there something wrong with you? Do you need to sleep that often?
Who are you talking to, me or Ramos?
Oh, sorry, Ramos.
Well, my assumption was, it's not that I want to sleep. Sorry, this is
No, it's me. Apologize, not you. Not
skip,
you.
time
Hamish.
skip, basically.
Not you, Hamish. I'm talking about Ramos because he always seemed to want to sleep.
Well, me?
Yeah.
No, I do not need to sleep. I am studying and praying. right now to kill game.
Okay.
5 times a day.
Who the sleepy?
All right.
Facing Unthalas.
It is. It is an average hot day. The seagulls crying. The smell of salt on the air. It's an average day in Mordokan. People moving around the bazaar. You guys are just sort of standing on the street corner, chilling out.
Well, I think that we should probably rent an inn if we're going to be here for a day or two. I'd also like to get started on reading these books that we found.
Okay.
I would like to explore and perhaps practice my craft.
Okay. So why don't we start with that then, because that's the more active activity. Calypso, where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
I would like to walk around the city bazaar and strum my lute as I go and hum and sing a tune and look at all the goods and people.
Great. Yeah, you see tons of colorful wares. Mordokan has definitely got that Chisentan influence. I mean, it's every house almost is painted differently. The rafters and overhangs are all these really vibrant colored. You see people of all shapes and sizes from all over the world selling their wares, bumping into each other. As you're singing, you do start to catch some attention, especially because your vibrant blue hair kind of sticks out from most of the other people here.
And her blue skin.
No, that's makeup. Blue skin makeup. I have different makeup today.
Different makeup today. So
Wait,
what did you put on before you left?
Makeup to look blue?
Yeah, I entertainer.
Oh.
I'm entertainer. Theatrical.
I'm really confused because I thought you told us that your skin color was blue, not that you were just wearing blue
No.
makeup to look like you were blue.
No, my hair is blue,
Yes.
but my skin is blue because makeup.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll add that to my notes.
I like blue. Blue pretty. Blue. It's how you say. It's my color. I favorite.
Okay. Do you want to like?
Next
Are
to
you
gold.
are you just casually strolling around, or do you want to like actually perform?
I'm casually strolling around, not and kind of performing as I go, but not.
Okay. I will tell you in general, if you want to like perform, you can make some money. People will give you money if you like, as a street performance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I find a quiet
That's what you wanna
spot. I find a quiet spot, and I put my case down, open, and I find a bench, and I just kind of lean on it, and I play my lute and sing.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. If you want to make a performance check for me.
Okay. And in between, I tell stories.
Okay.
I'm a shitty performer today.
Oh no.
I'm off my game. I'm still sad for family loss.
Okay. So what'd you roll?
I rolled a 12 with a +7 modifier.
Oof. 12 total. Okay. You attract a few people.
But not for good reasons.
you're not. It's not horrible. It's just a little off tune maybe.
Maybe just
but
too quiet and chill.
Yeah, maybe it was a bad corner that you picked. So we'll say you see a couple kids kind of come up and listen. You see a few adults who are who are walking by, they kind of stop and they pay attention. Not a bustling crowd, but you get some people. And as you're singing your tune and telling your stories, you hear some people going, "Oh wow, there was an evil druid? Crazy!" You see some people throw down. That performance will say about 12 silver pieces.
Not bad. Well, it's better.
You can make more if you want to go longer. But yeah, some people are starting to talk, and the blue-haired woman, speaking of dungeons and dragons and evil druids, oh my.
I listen.
Dungeons,
as-
Dragons, and Druids. Oh my!
I listen
Awesome.
as I play. And when she's done talking, I decide to move to a busier spot.
Okay. Right. So we'll rotate here. Ramos, is there anything you'd like to do? Calypso is off.
I will practice some martial moves with Soren, and we will pray to Gilgam and write some scripture, which I need some scripture written for
Okay.
future spell use.
So you want to go to...
So we're staying at the inn.
Okay, Tire Temple Inn? Sure. So you go to the inn.
We have a room, right? Or do we not get a room yet? I can't remember.
You guys just got here in the late morning, so we'll say, no, you haven't gotten a room yet.
Okay. Barkeep, I need a room for the night. My friends and I will be here for the evening.
Ah, of course. Come on in. I have rooms for all. Can I get you any food, any ale? It's a hot day out there.
Yes, indeed. Yes, please bring your best food and ale.
Aha, of course. We'll say you kind of sit down. He'll come over and he's like, I'll give you a key. What's it like? It's not that much. I think if you're just doing one day, I think it's like 2 silver.
2 silver. What about the food?
Food will cost... The best food in the house is going to cost you 3 gold.
Wow. All right.
You wanted the best, sir.
Yes,
This is
I
our
did.
This is our truffle omelet imported from Chondath.
Excellent. Excellent.
Comes with a wonderful spice. A homemade sauce made by my wonderful wife.
Beautiful.
Do enjoy.
My regards to the chef. This is delicious. Thank you.
I will let him know for sure, sir. The room will also cost... I mean, it depends on the quality. Do you want like a really... This place goes up to not quite a like... It's not aristocratic. It's not like a super nice inn. But it's got some nice areas. If you want like a... One with a balcony at the top is one room. That'll cost 2 gold a night.
So what was the silver for? Maybe I got confused.
The food.
Oh, because you told me it was gold. First you
Yeah,
said silver.
it's silver for a regular room, but if you want a nice room, it's 2 gold.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Sorry.
I do. I want a nice room. Yes.
Okay.
I hail
Yeah,
from
so-
Unther, and we live with a certain lifestyle, and I need space for my friends and myself.
Of course, sir. We have one room on the 3rd floor, a balcony view over the harbor. It's going to cost
Perfect.
2 gold a night.
Excellent. I will take, and I put the gold down in front of him.
Very good. He will give you the key, and soon after he will deliver the food.
Great.
All right, and you sit down with Soren to
Yep.
do your scripture while
Yep.
eating some lunch.
Yep.
Let's get that in music going.
Oh, it's
There we go. Nice tune is going on for the lunch hour. Hamish. Calypso has gone off and she is enjoying herself, making some quick coin on the street. Ramos is gone off with Soren to do some scripture writing. What would you like to do while waiting for Pearl?
I would have also gone to the inn and rented a room. I would have just gotten like a normal room though.
Okay, a normal room is gonna be, like I said, 2 silver, right? Modest is...
That's like a bed. I mean, compared to
1 silver,
right? I mean,
yeah, it's a modest is basically...
You charged me 2 gold, so he must be just in a bed for 2 silver.
Yeah, it's a small... It's like a motel-sized room. It's really small.
How big is this inn?
I don't care.
The inn's fairly large. It's
They've got a couple floors.
it takes up an entire corner on the Market Bazaar.
Chateau de Mardoken here.
It's not quite a chateau. It's not quite that luxurious, although it is pretty nice in here. I would say you recall when we were in what's it called? I don't remember the name of the hotel. It was the Grand Canyon Hotel.
Yeah.
Is that what it was called? I think it had a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It has that kind of vibe about it.
A little
Where
rustic.
it's like, it's very rustic looking.
Are
but
we? Which one are we
nice.
in? The Tired Temple Inn? Is that where we are?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's on the corner of.
Yeah, in the Market Bazaar here.
Yes. Pretty good size, pretty tall.
Yeah.
3 stories.
Yeah. Cool.
The basement. Great. So Hamish, rent a room. Anything else you like to do in the meantime?
I'm gonna read that book, A Guide to Dragons and How to Worship Them.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I'm just gonna relax. You know, I'm gonna puff out Guinness and just kind of, you know, absentmindedly pet him while I read.
Perfect.
Take notes
So-
on dragon anatomy and stuff. That is
Nice,
discussed
pretty good.
or whatever.
Okay. Great. So you begin to hunker down. The 2 studious ones. Interesting. It will take you some time to go through the whole book. We'll say about a week. So, per say, thinking if we should record this in hours or days. Let's do hours, and we'll do. How long do you research? Probably not that long. Like what, 6 hours, 8 hours a day?
I guess so. I mean, if you want, we could just assume it's like the those magical tomes that increase.
Yeah, you should
base
say like
stats.
48 hours, like
Yeah,
Mom's
it's like
book
it
that
just
she
takes 48
had.
hours to read the
You just
book.
chip away at it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. It'll take 48 hours worth of reading to go through it. That's roughly a week if you had downtime. Well, you could really go through it quick, but okay, great. So you guys settle down. I would say around the sun starting to get lower in the sky, around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Calypso sees Carowin Creel coming through the streets with a cart heading west towards the Temple of the Three. Do you pursue or do you just wait?
I'm going to pursue.
Okay. Do you just follow behind or do you catch up to her?
Well, I try to catch up and ask her, if she's okay.
Calypso. Good to see you here. Yes, I'm doing okay. I'm just happy. I'm happy my daughter is still here. Um, but as you can see, we're taking her to the temple for some healing, along with Sir Bradford here. Both look pretty pale, but so far they're okay. Thanks for checking in. She will. Yeah, she's like. I recall your reward. Give me an hour. I'll come back, and I'll reimburse you guys
Oh, no,
for saving my daughter.
two of us, we decide you need it. You should keep. With your husband gone, it creates more burden on family. So, just one of our companions is still accepting. He's not in as financial a good position. So.
Understood, and thank you. I really do appreciate that. As a Reeve, I am doing okay. It's just my husband gone. The store is going to get very expensive to maintain without someone running it.
Right.
So, yeah, something for the future. But for now, yes, where are you staying that I may meet up with you later?
We are staying at that inn in town.
Ah, the Tired Temple Inn, yes.
Yes.
Picked a good one to stay at.
Tired.
Tired Temple Inn.
The temple, it's very tired.
Yeah, strange name. But yes, thanks. Have you spoken to the prefect, Kazrak Witchaw, yet?
Yes, we did.
You did, okay.
Yes, we received our rewards from him.
Good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without you three.
So I am curious. Where are you headed? If you don't mind my asking.
Well, at the moment, and you're approaching the temple at this point, where she'll kind of like wave to a priest healer who will come over. She's like, I'm gonna just finish up here and then I'll make my way back to the Spartoli station. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so do you head back?
I do. What do you
Okay.
want me to do?
I don't know.
What
Do you
else
just
would
want
I do?
You just want to wait for her at the end?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and perform at a busy area.
Okay. Go ahead and make another performance check.
Okay. Whoops. Almost clicked on perception. Well, this is better. I got 19.
Ooh, very good. Then so this time, you make about 130 silver.
Wow. I buy dinner for everyone tonight. Well, for
You
our
attracted-
company.
You attract a pretty huge crowd. Is there anything particular you want to sing about?
Our adventure at the temple and exciting times like pride and joy,
Okay,
blues type music, and then
Okay,
so music like that.
perfect. Yeah, you hear you're getting quite a crowd. Like one of those classic, like there's probably like easily at least 40 people in a semicircle around you.
Oh
There you go.
wow.
They're clapping and they're They're kind of like tapping to it. Dance and some of the more lively pieces you do, they'll even dance to it. And you got your case out, and they're throwing silver pieces in.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you. I didn't have my playlist to give, or did I share my playlist to you? I think I did.
You didn't. I have my playlist. It's switched over.
Oh, right. You
There
know
we
what?
go.
Because I did share my YouTube playlist with you, but I wanted you to find the pieces on Spotify, but this is just fine.
Okay. Shit. I'm sorry. I will look for that. I will be prepped next time. I apologize. Yeah, you get people are they're having a great time. You are definitely making an impression on the people of Mordogan. And they were already in good spirits, but now they're in even better spirits. Towards the end of your skit, you do hear. Actually, yes, you hear a loud voice goes, "Citizens of the Empire, after the recent attacks on Wavecrest, the Imperial Navy is seeking able-bodied souls to help fight back the pirate menace." You look over some people, and you see a man wearing this purple armor, the plume, clearly marking him as a naval officer. You hear some people kind of, the ones that weren't quite dancing around yours, but more walking around the bazaar, kind of come over. You guys also would notice this commotion outside as people start to kind of gather around the officer. You hear one person go, "About time! Thought the Navy would never do anything about it." You hear another one go, "Couldn't keep us safe. Now you're hiring mercenaries to do your work." You hear another one, you see someone shove the person, go, "Oh, shut your face, Vapa. The Navy's seeking help. Why don't you volunteer instead of wasting air?" And the other one pushes him back, says, "Vapule malam, tache," and they just start bam punching, and there's like a miniature fight that just starts breaking out.
Is this in the market
crowd.
bazaar, or where?
This
where
is.
Yeah! Oh
Okay.
my god!
This
So
is
I-
pretty much just outside the inn. So you guys definitely.
I come outside and friends, why are we fighting? What's happening here?
So
I try to break them up.
so as you run out, there is like a big crowd now. By the time you get outside, there's easily like 50, 60 people in the market that are like crowded around this sort of commotion that is going on.
Right.
And you see some people are like you, where you're struggling to kind of get through the crowd. You
Okay.
see some people are like, "Aye, stop the fighting!" And you hear people go, "Yeah, punch him harder!" You just hear like this kind of like hilarious commotion. You see, there's almost like this like fight. There's kind of like, it's not a professional fight. It's definitely like a, kind of like that awkward, like terrible punching match that people get into. You see,
It's like a real guy fight.
It-
Not the
yeah.
fight you see in a movie
well, you see
where they're
the guy throw
kicking
a
and
punch.
punching and pulling at
So-
each other.
You see a guy throw a punch, and he falls over and knocks into a woman. The woman turns around and punches him back. You see another one trip him, and like it is starting
Can I
to.
say real
So it's-
quick? Can I
it's
say
sort
real
of
quick,
just
like when I
Random, right? Like
What I
people
heard-
like
oh my god, when I heard Ramos like leave his room, I probably would have been like, "Oh, fine," I would have got up and followed him out.
Okay. So I will say, because you're from Heptios and you're a lot more familiar, this is normal. This is very normal Chessentan behavior. Chessentans are very passionate people, but these things tend to burn out as quickly as they start up. You actually see Carowin coming back from her thing, kind of runs over. Hey, break it up. You see another Spartoli come running in, and they kind of go over and they begin to break up the fight.
Maybe just to help spread people out and disperse people, can I use prestidigitation to make... Because I can make a color, a small mark, or wait, no. Isn't there a smell one? You can, like, make something smell? Let me double check. But yeah, I can make an odd odor. That's, like, instantaneous effect. So, like, I'm just going to
Okay.
create the worst fart smell. Like someone like 3 separate people shit themselves in the middle of this fight.
Okay. You see a lot of people go, "Oh boy, oh, we're done with this." Like a good like.
The crowd
It
starts
doesn't
to
quite
disperse.
disperse the whole crowd, but you do see quite a few people are like, "Oh god."
Just to like get
Um,
people to be like go off. Cause like I did grow up in Heptios, but I'm not originally from Heptios.
Right.
You know, like I moved there when I was like a teenager, so I'm not like I don't get into this kind of stuff myself.
No, for sure. But you've definitely seen it happen quite often.
Yeah.
It's usually broken up pretty quick. You see, you see Carolyn pulls the guy off, and the other guy is still being kind of a pain in the ass. She kind of like punches him in the gut. He just collapses like. The other guy goes, ah! She punches him in the face. And so they're now basically at this point the fight has been defused, and she goes. She picks both of them up. Get out of here. Go home. Stop making a scene. You see the officer just like face palming. Citizens, take your anger out on the pirates, not each other. And he sees you guys had come up to get interested. And says, "Hey, you 4, you look like you can hold your own. If you're interested in making some triskells, speak to the Optiarch Pietro Hadrian at the docks near Pier 8. And then he goes back to
Speak to the
crowd.
who?
Optiarch Pietro Hadrian.
Optiarch Pietro Hadrian.
Hadrian. I will post a chat for you guys.
Oh, I did pretty good.
He goes back and he goes, those who wish to volunteer enjoy the lightning fall fleet. Please visit the Archis and Adonis base. And he keeps yelling. Some people are kind of like, ugh, blah. Some people are like, yeah, I'll sign up. Just the traditional mix of emotions in Mordovia. So yeah. Occasionally you hear the officer will kind of yell out every once in a while, kind of announcing this. But otherwise, the day kind of cools down a bit. Carowin will come back after a short amount of time and approach you 3. She goes, Hamish, I believe... Or not Hamish. Please, take this. I know you two avoided the reward, and thank you. I do appreciate it. It's a kind message. But I'd still like you to take this. And she will hand, I know Avery just walked away, but will hand Hamish 125 gold pieces.
I'm still on the call. Sorry, I just have to wait to go wash my hands after picking up Garrus.
Yeah, no problem. So she'll hand you some coin. She's like, well, I'll be at the Spartoli station making a report on this. Please let me know if you need anything else. I'll certainly be keeping you in mind if we have anything in need of mercenary help or adventurous help, as it were. But once again, thank you.
My lady, it was our pleasure to be of assistance.
I wish the best for your daughter.
Thank you very much.
My lady,
this...
you know where Sir Bradford, where does he come from? What is the order that he belongs to?
Sir Bradford, he comes from far to the west of here, I believe, just based on his name. I would say I'm not familiar with his paladin order. There is...
Perhaps you know which god he worshipped.
I believe he was a paladin of Palor. There's not a god that is commonly worshipped in this part of the world.
Do any of us even recognize the name Palor?
Yeah.
If you guys want to make a religion check.
That's me. I got that.
Yeah, I can do it too. I got a 7.
never heard of Palor?
20.
Not sure. 20. You have, in your religious studies of the world, you do recall Palor is sort of an older god, a good god. Definitely a common god for clerics and paladins to follow. Not too dissimilar from Gilgam in terms of devoting yourself to your people and ideals. But definitely far to the west of here, like in lands far away. Is
Like-
not a local.
The Sword Coast.
Yes.
Why
Sorry.
why would your family join with him? What compelled them to want to undertake this adventure with Sir Bradford?
I mean, I would assume they'd heard about these goblins that were, or at least they heard about these ruins, this fortress that you discovered, and they were hoping to find some treasure. But I presume they were just looking for adventure like anyone else does when they get bored.
I see. Well, thank you, my lady, and again, all the best to your daughter and a quick recovery.
Thank you very much. And with that, she will return to the Spartoli station. So,
Excellent. Friends, I have procured some delicious dinner if you'd like to join in the Tired Temple Inn.
it's going to cost you, by the way, for that meal, that was one meal.
Oh.
So, it's 3 gold per person.
Damn.
If you want to step it down a notch, down to 3 silver.
That's a big jump. It's like kind of like
Well, yep, because you went into the top dollar,
the
top
top dollar
shelf stuff.
top dollar restaurant.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we no, where's my sheet?
We have some
Yeah.
grilled salmon and roasted lamb.
Look, this is let me treat tonight. This was a wonderful experience getting to know you all and to working together. So I'll treat for dinner. So
Much appreciated, Ramos.
bring the good stuff.
Bring the good stuff.
Quick question.
God.
So,
Jarantha, we can't hear you.
Creel gave us 100 gold total, right? Or was it 100 gold each?
She gave you 125 gold. She was going to give you 125 gold for both for evidence and then bonus for bringing anyone back alive. So you guys would have gotten like 500 Driscolls instead of 125, but you guys voided it, so.
Okay, so we just got 125.
You did.
Yeah.
You got
You did.
125.
Oh, just for me. Oh.
Just you.
Yes, because Ramos and Calypso voided their reward.
Well.
Or I should say waived. Voided is not the right word. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
So how much is dinner?
So if you want like a rack of lamb or grilled salmon or any of that kind of stuff, we'll say. We'll just average it out to 1 gold per person.
Okay. So it's like 4 of us, right?
Yes.
All right.
I will have the lamb.
And then if you want alcohol, it's going to cost a little bit more. We'll say.
Well, of course, alcohol.
sorry.
Bring mead and
Wait,
ale.
he pulls the menu out and it's categorized differently. I apologize.
He's got to flip it over and see what's on the other side.
Oh, it's I forgot there was a second sheet here. We'll say it's not that much. Like 1 silver for like decent ale or wine.
All right,
And then if you just
so,
want something like cheap, like coffee, apparently is in here. 5 copper pieces.
No, everyone will get an ale or a mead or whatever they want. So I guess so 4
Okay.
silver. I guess because 4 of us.
I'll take a shot of whiskey in a highball glass. No,
Okay, that's gonna cost a little bit more, but
I'm just joking. I'll take an ale.
Cool.
good. Just 1 silver is fine. I think.
Friends, did you hear from the soldier that the Navy is seeking to pay for services to support the effort against the pirates?
I did. I believe he said to speak to Optiarch Pietro Ahadron, the naval commander.
I feel that this may be our next adventure together. What do you think? Is this something that you'd like to do?
Well, I'm a bit nervous going out on the sea since I don't know how to swim, but I don't see why not, as long as we stay on the ships.
Calypso, what do you think about this adventure opportunity?
I like being on the ocean, so I think I would like to. I have not been to sea in a while.
Excellent. Well, shall we go tomorrow morning and see this Optiarch?
Well, yes, I would like.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the meal tonight and enjoy some mead and ale.
Alrighty. So you guys enjoy the rest of the day. You guys are reading and studying and playing music, just kind of cooling down. So you guys want to go to bed and then wake up the next day and resume?
Yes.
Or anything else? Okay.
Ramas will and Soren will retire for the night.
All right.
Do some more prayer and sleep.
Okay. Hamish stays up a little bit later drinking some wine. Calypso, anything else you'd like to do additionally?
No, I go to maybe I ask for bath if the bathtub is available.
There's a bath.
Please bath. I like to bathe.
I imagine that there's a public bathhouse, right? Maybe?
No, I prefer private.
There is.
Okay.
Private bath. Yeah, they can get you. They can get you a tub with water.
I exclusively
What should I say last
use magic to clean myself.
We'll just say it'll take them a couple hours because they gotta go fetch water. And they will. I don't know, we'll just say 1 gold because it's like a big tub. It's not like when you were in Oakhurst, they give you like a small amount, and it was more of like a wash than it was a tub. Like they're getting you a tub.
I'm okay with this. I think that's fine.
Yeah, so it'll cost a gold. They'll get you some soap and towels.
I think that's fair.
Alrighty. The room will also cost 1. Well, depends. They have the regular rooms, like what Hamish got, was kind of small, but they had more merchandise, larger room. Calypso will cost a gold for the larger room.
I don't. Well, I would like to go through my stuff, so maybe a little bit of a larger room is fine.
Okay.
I would take that. So 2 gold.
Just 1.
Yes, but for the bath as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. The owner will oversee it briefly, Karim, and he will wish you all a good evening, and you guys all fall and rest. You have a wonderful night's sleep. You wake to the smell of coffee and some breakfast food.
Excellent. Yes, quick breakfast, and then I need to see Lars before we finish.
Okay.
How much for breakfast?
Again, depends on your fancy.
Just quick breakfast for me.
I will say 3 quick. 5 copper. You just want like a ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, ham and cheese sandwich and a cup of coffee. 5 copper.
So well, if a cup of coffee, it'd be 1 silver piece for everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, great. And then I want to head over to Lars, and I need to procure a few more things. Maybe I don't get them from him. Maybe I get them from the woman. Whose name is
The Paladin Vermunther is back. How can I help you?
Yes, hello, Sir Lars. I am seeking a grappling hook. I believe I need 1 more item for our adventure, and a rope to go with it. Do you have such a thing?
I do indeed, sir. It's a grappling hook, and he kind of goes over to the utility. They've got some pre-done. We got one here. It's can hold about 600 pounds of weight.
Perfect. I will take it. And I need a. If you don't have silk rope, I'll take a hemp rope, please. I need something strong.
Yes, I don't have silk. I do have hempen. It'd be 1 gold for the rope and 2 gold for the grappling hook.
Fantastic. I thank you, sir.
Thank you, and have a good day.
I also
And
need
you
rope.
as well.
It's 1 gold for the rope for you, sir. Unless silk, it's a little more rare to find that one.
You said you didn't have any.
Blacksmith does not have it.
Yeah.
Might have to go somewhere fancier.
Is there a general goods shop, or do we just have to go to the antique shop?
So, Presenia's antiques shop is kind of a general store. Like, she's got it. Like, her store is like, it looks like a thrift store.
Okay.
So it's kind of got everything. But she even has like some minor food and like common items that you might buy, clothing
And rope.
She's literally got everything.
All right.
Welcome back. Good morning, Mr. Slate Mental. How may I help you?
I was hoping that perhaps you'd found that pearl that we had discussed yesterday.
Yes, the divers. They came in super early this morning and woke me up from my sleep. Let me go back and check for you. She'll go back and she will retrieve. They managed to find 1 pearl. It's a pretty good sized pearl. 100 gold pearl.
All right. I'll take it.
Very good.
I think I'd also like a bit of rope. Just some plain hempen rope if you have any.
You can certainly look around. So I will say you don't need to roll for this. It'll take like 20 minutes because her store is a bit cramped and dense. But yeah, you'll find some hempen rope in a corner somewhere, and yep, you can collect enough for 50 feet.
Cool. And how much is that?
It is 1 gold, dear.
All right. So 101 gold for the pearl and the rope, right?
Yes, please.
All right. And here you go. Oops, I accidentally added that amount. I'll hand over the gold and collect the items.
Thank you, dear. She puts it in her, makes a note in her ledger, puts the gold into a chest. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is it. I think, actually, now that I have that, I'm going to probably go back to the inn and until Calypso and Ramos are ready, and I'll start identifying the other magic items we found. So there was the candle, which I'm pretty confident I know what it does by this point. I just want to make sure there's not any creepy side effects. And
Sure.
then there was I wanted to cast Identify on that book, Treasures of the Fire Lords, to see if I
Okay.
could find. It seems like there's some kind of curse or magical, obviously magical protection. I don't think any of us have Dispel yet. So I want to see if I can use Identify to figure out, like, exactly what magic is protecting this book. And then I also wanted to use it on the Gulthias apple. So I'm going to just use it as a ritual. So I'm going to ritually cast it, and for the first one, just to make it go by faster, I'm going to utilize my scribe thing, the awakened spellbook for ritual spells, which when you cast a wizard spell as a ritual, you can use the spell's normal casting time rather than adding the additional 10 minutes to it. So it makes it a little bit faster.
Oop,
Oh, Tegan died. That's
Deacon
unfortunate.
just popped.